Hello there, I'm the Star Wars guy, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are not inside Galaxy of Heroes just yet, but we will be soon enough. I've brought on my special guest, Mr. APGAINS. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing very well. As the little Sal to your big Sal, I will endeavor to prosper. So excited, very tired, but excited.
Over the last couple weeks, we have come up with several new names for me. I'm Dallas. I'm the Star Wars guy. I'm Darth Data Mine, and now I'm Big Sal. So all of those have a story for another day. But for today, the story is, if you have not heard, the two new Galactic Legends coming to the game, Kenobi and Maul. For more info on those two characters, head over to APGAINS right now and watch the video that he and I just did over there. And now for here, we're talking about the 4 character reworks that are coming to the game with the expectation that these new characters, or these old characters rather, will now fit into teams with these two Galactic Legends. So without further ado, let's discuss the 4 reworked characters, starting with Savage Opress. Let's hear it.
All right, so Savage Opress didn't get anything new. None of these characters got like fantastic reworks. Sorry. It's distracting in my glasses. I have the rework open on the other computer behind this one. Basically, his Overpowered got changed a little bit so that when he does his Overpowered, it ignores protection, which is nice because if you look at the Maul kit, like after you watch this video, and mine, of course, please watch that one. Just go check out the forum post. You can tell that there's a lot of health-based damage synergy with Maul. So it's nice that that also has that health-based damage synergy because you're likely to drop 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50% health on like a character. And then you can come in with that quote-unquote massive damage he does on his Overpowered to the health pool as opposed to protection and health or whatever it is. I think that increases his viability. Still remains to be seen how he's going to work. His unique got changed just slightly so that if he has Maul's Apprentice, he does bonus damage. So you're going to notice in a lot of these minor changes, they're a little bit disappointing. They're not as overpowered as we would have liked, but you know what? I'll accept the Savage rework as currently constructed. Of course, Maul and him have subject to change, whatever that means. I think that just means if we complain enough to them, they'll finally listen to us. I don't know why they would listen to us. I haven't done it for 6 years, but I'm happy with it. You know what? I can convince myself I'm happy with this rework. So.
Yeah, well, one thing about these reworks is all the characters, which we're going to be talking about more. We have Savage Opress. We just talked about Ayla Secura, Kit Fisto, and Mace Windu. Finally getting that Mace Windu rework. Don't hold your breath, though. That's it's interesting because all 4 of those tunes, I would probably say for the most part, maybe with the slight exception of Ayla in some cases, don't get used by anyone ever. So these reworks are allowing us, even though they might not overpower these characters, they're allowing us to get extra use out of characters in our roster that are otherwise just riding the bench. So it's going to give us a little bit extra depth in our roster without taking away from other things. For example, you wouldn't want to pull, your Jedi Knight Anakin to go underneath General Kenobi because then you've kind of nuked your Padme team a little bit. So it's nice that we have this flexibility, I think. So we talked about Savage. Let's move on over and talk about
let's do the Mace rework, baby.
Mace Windu,
everyone's so excited for it.
Okay, so you'll have to remind me a little bit here. I don't have the actual rework text pulled up.
I'll send you the link. Well, I'll just get the kit started. I'll send you the link over here on my other computer. I'm going to have to reach over my computer. But basically, he's increased his exposed chance up to 100%, and his Shatterpoint. Now it's kind of a cross between the Padme event Shatterpoint, where it does armor shred, and the Territory War one, where it destroys you. It just applies armor shred, basically. It's basically the Padme version of Mace Windu, which is acceptable, better than the current build.
Yeah, I still think it would have been nice to get that just completely OP event Mace Windu. But so we're looking at the text here together as a group. At the start of each of his turns, Mace has a 45% chance to expose a random enemy until the end of his turn. That's bumped up to 100%. And we love expose. That's just such a good debuff that allows you to hit, a little bit harder, so you can take down people faster. And this effect can't be resisted. In addition, Mace gains 25% turn meter whenever he attacks an exposed enemy, and we're also getting that armor shred. So, and that armor shred does stack, right?
I would imagine so. I don't think there's nothing in the. Oh, yeah, open it again. You got me switching tabs, man. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it not stacking. Yeah, I think it should, which is great because there'll be lots of assists on this team. So maybe we get, Galactic Legend Kenobi versus like Rey, 30 stacks of armor shred.
Yeah. So Mace, it's basically all about that Shatterpoint, which if you know anything about the lore, that's kind of his big deal. I wonder, I'll ask any of you if you've read the book Shatterpoint. It's all about Mace Windu and some of his trials and tribulations. Great book. Probably none of it applies anymore after the Disney thing, because this was way before Disney. But so it's probably considered Legends now. Is that what they call them? But anyway, great book. You should read it. Shatterpoint, all about Mace Windu. And we see that in his kit here. It's kind of all about Shatterpoint, even in the rework. So do you want to talk about Aayla Secura next?
Yes, I have her in one of my tabs. She didn't get changed too much. You'll notice with a lot of these Jedi reworks, her counter chance is increased to 100% on the unique. Her basic does basically the same thing. And her special ability was changed just a little bit. I think it added, I think she has health recovery in her normal kit. I think I have BlueStacks open somewhere. Let me try to find her normal kit.
Health recovery. Yeah, I'm pulling it up here as well. Oh, interesting. So I never noticed this because I've never used Aayla, but Dooku has an ability called Flawless Riposte, and she has an ability called Superior Riposte. I hope I'm pronouncing riposte correctly.
Here. I have her on my other monitor. Yeah, it just increased not counter chance. Well, yes, 100% counter chance.
Yes, I see that.
Also grants 25% critical chance. I always find it so difficult between critical chance and critical damage. I know they're completely different, but every time I try to say it, it always comes.
Yeah, and then counter chance is thrown in there too, and it's like, yeah. So hers even has counter damage.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can tell she was a pretty old character. She's getting a little bit of a buff. If you go over and you look either on the forum post or you watch my video, you'll know that there's a lot of counters in the General Kenobi kit. And they recover like some health based, they like 10% health or something like that when they counterattack. So she'll be gaining some health back on counterattack. She'll counterattack more often. She'll have that 25% increased critical chance to all allies, which is good because when she crits, when she counters and she crits, she's stunned. So
yes,
could have some viability. I don't see it all that much.
I'm also noticing on her basic, she has a 35% chance to call an ally to assist. And of course, we know under that new GL Kenobi, those assists are going to be a big deal.
Yeah. So I think she got the short end of the stick in terms to the reworks, but you know what? I'm not going to complain too much because, it'll be 10 years before I have Galactic Legend Kenobi.
Yeah. Well, on that thought, let's move to our fourth and final Jedi rework, my 2-star level 1 Kit Fisto. All ability level 1, no mods, gear level 1. So
I don't even think I have him unlocked, so I think you got me beat there, buddy.
On this account, he is literally my lowest character. His power is a whopping 451.
That's pretty hot stuff right there.
Needless to say, I won't be changing the holotables with him anymore. But run us through that kit real quick, and then let's discuss what changed. I'll pull up some of the stuff here.
Yeah, here, I'm going to switch tabs real quick. Yes. There we go. I have my kit.
So I do remember that counter chance got bumped up quite a bit, right, on his unique?
He got an increased counter chance to 100%. His little special ability now says call one target ally and one random ally to assist. And I don't understand this. The unique has increased potency, but I don't know where in Kenobi or any of the other characters' kits potency really helps. I mean, Mace Windu has 100% chance to apply that expose. Maybe this
and I was going to say the stun, but Aayla has 100% chance to stun as well on that crit.
Again, with these reworks, either there's something that we don't know about, like we're getting, I don't know, a reworked I'm gonna die or something like that. But at this point, increased potency, not all that useful. But the counter chances will be nice. The assists will be nice. I feel like Mace Windu has to be in this team.
Yeah.
Aayla has a chance to assist. Kit has a chance to assist. Kenobi has assists.
Am I the only one noticing a lot of parallels to like Dooku's kit? We have 100% counter chance. We have stuns on counters. We have all kinds of little stuff between some of these characters that.
Dooku's obviously a very attractive man. Aayla Secura is obviously the most beautiful Jedi to ever live. So I can see that parallel there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of any of these kits. I was really hoping for that General Grievous type rework, Darth Vader type rework on Mace Windu.
Well, we can hope that the leadership abilities kind of take all these teams to new levels, and also we can expect, I think, a couple new characters coming that we don't have all the info on. But then the question is, what characters could those be? And at this point, man, we have over 200 characters in this game. I feel like we have pretty much every character. We're going to get to the point where we're starting to do like Coruscant Citizen and stuff. Like, I don't know, like we're running out of the name brands.
Oh, what are those girls from the season 7 with the
Martez sisters? Yep.
Yeah. God, maybe they're the scoundrels under Maul. That could.
Yeah. Oh, that could work. Yeah, we have the Bad Batch probably coming at some point in the next 1 to 2 years.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer? That was ridiculous.
I did not see the trailer. I usually try to avoid them, but now I'm the Star Wars guy, so I'll have to watch it.
It dropped like 2 days ago or a day ago.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. I'll reluctantly watch it. I usually try to avoid all trailers and teasers and stuff for Star Wars so I can go in totally fresh. But
the whole thing. So if you don't want it spoiled, it spoils all the characters that are going to be in it, the plot. It's tell-all, basically. It's a hype video.
Okay, I'll wait then. I will not watch it. I encourage you to not watch it either.
Yeah, where's the camera?
If you're watching the Star Wars guy talk about Kit Fisto, though, you've already watched that trailer.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, man. Are you disappointed? I mean, I never thought we were getting reworks to any of these characters ever. I thought Cam was the attempt at making them good. It obviously didn't work all that well. Maybe for territory battles. I always get territory battles confused.
Yeah, I always say the wrong one 100% of the time.
Are you satisfied? Are we missing something?
I think we are missing something. I think we don't know what that something is. I think it would be easy to think that, these reworks aren't enough, but also we don't have all the information. And I go back to my earlier statement of saying these are taking characters that were just riding the bench doing nothing and giving them a place in your team, potentially even in a top squad arena team if things work out the way they do typically for most Galactic Legends. So, at this point, we've seen 2 other sets of Galactic Legends. We kind of can expect similar patterns. We understand the requirements are going to be probably 13 to 15 characters. We understand that they are always going to be top meta. They're designed that way. And everybody wants them, and they're going to be hard to get and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of know what to expect. So I feel like with all that in mind, these reworks, I think it'll kind of reveal itself in time.
Are you anticipating that like the rest of the Galactic Republic Jedi get these kind of minuscule serviceable reworks so that you can be more mix and match? Because if you look at, we've obviously already done the video where we talk about Kenobi's kit. It seems like it's a defensive minded. He gives health back. He grants damage immunity to the chosen one. He kind of defends democracy as his kit infers. So are we going to get a bunch of reworks, do you think, in the next year or 2 as this Galactic Legend comes out, becomes more popular, people start to spend money on characters that they maybe had at 2 stars, level 1 in your instance? Is that going to be their attempt to increase the viability so you can use whatever Jedi Council, or are we going to get like Yaddle or something crazy?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think it'll actually be kind of similar to what we saw with the Mandalorian when we saw or the Mandalorian faction rather, when we saw Sabine and was it Canderous who had like 1 word or something added to their kit, we could probably see something like that down the line.
I'm waiting for my Eth Koth and my Umagundai to become OP because I've been harping that they are the best leaders in all of the game for over a year at this point. No one agrees with me.
Best leaders in all the game. Here is Umagundai's leadership ability. I'll read every word. All allies gain 30 defense, and Jedi allies gain 35% counter chance and 25% counter damage.
That was Umagundai, right?
Yep.
It all makes sense, boys. He was the OG counter in the Galactic Republic Jedi. Counter attack chance. He's going to be the master. He's the key. It makes sense now.
I do like his face spikes.
He led the way. He split the red Senate seats when fighting Yoda. I get it. Okay. Umagundai rework coming soon, boys.
Umagundai rework imminent. It will be cool to see some of these Jedi. Oh, my Eth Koth's level 4. That's awesome. He's not level 1.
What does he do? He stuns?
On what? His special? 50% chance to stun for 1 turn. 75% chance to inflict ability blocked for 3 turns if the target is a droid. That's actually level 2. Let's go to level 8 here. 75% chance to stun, 100% chance to inflict ability block for 3 turns if the target is a droid. So he's like the droid killer.
Destroyer. The only thing I know about Eth Koth is when I do that stupid Sith versus Jedi event, he always stuns my Nihilist when I'm trying to annihilate Yoda.
That's hilarious. His unique is literally called Anti-Droid Specialist. He also has pretty awesome face horns.
Anti-Droid Specialist.
Who knows? Any final closing thoughts as we wrap up here?
Mace Windu, I like the rework. Savage, theoretically good. Ayla, Kit. I think we're getting other reworks. Maybe. I mean, if they're the only ones who get reworked, I'm taking them over Eth Koth and I'm going to die because of the counter chance, the stun chance, the critical chance up, the assist, and call random ally to also assist. So they'll work well with Mace Windu's armor shreds plus the health-based health that they'll get back with Kenobi. I don't know. None of them scream Chosen One to me. We talked about this in my video. Who's going to be the Chosen One that gets that buff since you can't spare any of your Anakins? Like you said in the beginning of this video, your normal Anakin has to be with Padme. Your Gas has his own team. So either we're getting young Anakin or we're getting another rework.
I want to get young Anakin that summons like a pod racer. And that special, you know, that special is called Yippee.
Instantly kills opposing Padmes by saying, "Are you an angel?"
Yeah. He screams Yippee every time he attacks.
Oh my god, are we gonna get sand? I hate sand, Anakin, Clone Wars Anakin.
That could be fun too. With we see him in one of the events.
Yeah, we see him in territory battles.
Yep. It's basically Jedi Knight Anakin with a different hairstyle, right?
Oh my god, yeah. It's so bad though.
That's amazing. The Padawan braid.
Yeah, when I shaved my head, I don't know if any of your subscribers remember this. I had long curly hair. When I shaved it, I almost thought about keeping like a little Padawan braid, but I couldn't do it.
You could get those and like clip them on, I guess, to like your ear or something.
Yeah, no, I was gonna have it like braided because my hair was long enough to like braid a couple of inches. So I was gonna do that, but
that would have looked more like a rat tail, I think, than anything else.
Oh, that would have been so.
Do it for the tube.
Hey, if you give me a spot in your rock band, I would have done it.
There you go. We all got to look crazy. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, APGAINS, for lending your expertise and knowledge of the Force to the channel today. And I tell all of you listening, go check out his channel right now. There's another video of us talking about the Galactic Legends part of this equation. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Please subscribe for more Star Wars content every single day, and I'll see you in the next video.